James Madison, the quiet architect of American liberty. He didn't seek the spotlight. He didn't tower in stature or shout to be heard. But James Madison stood taller in thought than most ever will, because he used the power of his mind to build the foundation of a free and lasting republic. Known as the Father of the Constitution, Madison helped write the rules that govern the United States to this day. He was calm, disciplined, and absolutely relentless in his pursuit of liberty through law. If you're a young person today who values ideas, sees injustice, and wants to make a real difference without chasing fame, James Madison proves that quiet thinkers can lead revolutions. Who was James Madison? Born in Virginia in 1751, Madison was a brilliant student with a deep passion for philosophy, government, and history. He was physically small, soft-spoken, and suffered from poor health, but his mind was sharp, focused, and powerful. When the American Revolution ended and the new nation struggled under the weak Articles of Confederation, Madison stepped up, not with anger or force, but with ideas. At just 36, he was the primary author of the U.S. Constitution, crafting the structure of the federal government, dividing powers, and creating checks and balances to protect against tyranny. He also helped write the Federalist Papers, arguing for the Constitution's ratification and the Bill of Rights, which guaranteed the freedoms we now consider foundational. Later, he served as Secretary of State and became the fourth President of the United States. But his true power wasn't in office, it was in principles. What can you learn from James Madison? Madison's life is proof that world-changing leadership doesn't always come from charisma. It comes from clarity, conviction, and courage of thought. Here's how his wisdom can guide your journey. 1. Ideas shape the world. Madison believed that lasting change begins with powerful ideas, carefully examined, debated, and applied. He said, "The advancement and diffusion of knowledge is the only guardian of true liberty." In other words, freedom is only possible when people understand it and fight for it with truth, not noise. Want to make an impact? Start by mastering the ideas that matter: justice, rights, truth, and responsibility. Think deeply, speak wisely, teach others. 2. Defend liberty, even when it's not popular. Madison helped write the Bill of Rights because he knew that without guaranteed freedoms, speech, religion, press, assembly, the people could not be truly free. He said, "If tyranny and oppression come to this land, it will be in the guise of fighting a foreign enemy." That means freedom doesn't just disappear overnight. It slips away while people are distracted or afraid. Stand up for liberty, even when it's inconvenient, even when it's controversial. Freedom isn't free. It's your job to guard it. 3. Use your mind as a weapon for good. Madison didn't lead with charisma. He led with calm strength, clear thinking, and unmatched preparation. He once studied political theory and government for over a year straight, reading hundreds of books in multiple languages just to be ready for the Constitutional Convention. He believed serious work deserves serious thought. Whatever your dream is, prepare for it. Study hard. Think long. Be the most prepared person in the room. That's how you lead when it matters most. 4. Work for unity, not division. Madison knew America would only survive if its people were unified, not identical, but committed to the same core principles. He designed the Constitution to bring states together without crushing individual freedoms. He believed that the best systems balance diversity with unity, strength with freedom. You live in a divided time. Don't add to the noise. Be a builder. Be a listener. Be someone who brings people together for the common good. Why this matters today. In a world that often rewards noise over wisdom and ego over humility, James Madison reminds us that the strongest leaders are often the most disciplined thinkers. He didn't chase fame, he chased truth. He didn't demand control, he designed freedom. He didn't divide, he united. Madison's legacy still holds the country together, Not because he was loud, but because he was right. So if you want to shape the future, don't just raise your voice, raise your understanding. Study the system, respect the truth, defend what's right. Be like Madison.